Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose from a very wet and gloomy Perth. I'm here with a friend of mine, Mr. Trolleyman. We're gonna do a bit of a cost of living video here, taking you to one of the department stores here. We're at the Mirrabooka Shopping Centre actually. A few people wanted us to film Mirrabooka Shopping Centre, so we're going to go in there and just film one of the stores. So we're going to take you into a store called Kmart. They sell a lot of clothing and home goods and that, and show you the costs of things here in Perth, Western Australia if you're thinking of moving over here. We'll see you there shortly. Okay, we're going into Kmart, guys, and show you around here. A lot of home goods and so let's have a look what's on offer at Kmart. I can see crockery over here for $1. Have a look at this, guys. You can get mugs for $1 each. So these are all $1 each. So those plates are $1 each, and these little bowls here are $1 each. So $1 each. Not bad. Yeah, you can get a setting over here, a 12-piece dinner setting, 4 dinner plates, 4 side plates and 4 bowls. $7. Not bad. Better than Asia. Cheaper than Asia. There we go. Here's cutlery over here. These are $2.50 each. Actually for a set, sorry, of 4. Look at that. There's 4 in there. $2.50. A set of 4. How good's that? That's pretty good. That's not bad. Stainless steel, actually. What else do you want? What else do you guys want? You want some glasses? There we go. Drinking glasses. Set of 6 Manhattan tumbler glasses. Good for your scotch. That's what they look like, guys. Look at that. Looks pretty good. A set of 6 of them for 14 Australian dollars. That's not bad. Pretty good stuff. If you're into your champagne, here's a set of flutes over here. Champagne glasses, check that out. That's not too bad. It's glass. You heard right, it's glass. They're 14 bucks a set also, look at that. 14 bucks for the champagne flutes. Here's a slow cooker over here. What are they selling slow cookers for? Let's have a look. I don't know what they're selling the slow cookers for. Is there a price on here, guys? There they are there. 47 Australian dollars for a Anko digital slow cooker. There you go. Are these prices cheaper than Asia? And right next to it over here, you've got a food dehydrator. I don't know why you want to dehydrate your food, but it's 55 bucks. There you go, food dehydrator. And right next to that, you've got an electric fry pan. These were very popular in the 1970s and 80s. 29 bucks. 29 Australian dollars for an electric fry pan. How good's that? I think we're cheaper than Thailand and Vietnam and Bali and all those places put together. You ain't Kmart in Perth. Those guys better drop their prices in those Asian countries. And quick, fast also. What else have we got here? We've got a little wire and wood undershelf basket with rail. I don't know why I want to look at these things, but they're 10 bucks each. Check that out, in case you want some extra storage. You'll always need a rubbish bin, guys. Always need a little rubbish bin for inside your house. And here they are, yeah, they got heaps of them. There's one over here. Look at this one. The one up top there. 40 litre, which is that big one there, guys, with the 2 pedestal things. So you've got 2 bins in there, 2 lids, 49 bucks. Because these rubbish bins are always very expensive. I don't know why they are, but they are. You'll need one of these, guys, for these wet and gloomy days that we have now. An air dryer here for your clothes. Have a look at that. Clothes dryer inside. $35 for that fancy one there. It's even got a little hook thing on top there to hang your t-shirts. How good's that? And here you've got a cheaper one over here, just your normal plate. Actually, it looks pretty good. It opens up from all different angles. 25 Australian dollars for that. How good's that? There you go, guys. Some pillows. What about some pillows? You get 2 allergy sensitive pillows in there. They feel nice and soft for 20 bucks. 2 of them for 20 bucks, or 10 bucks a pillow. How good's that? So there you go, guys, some sheets to go with your pillows. This is for a king single bed, so a single bed a little bit bigger than a single bed. So this here is a set of it over here. So you get the fitted sheet with that. You get a normal sheet and you get 2 pillowcases generally in that for 20 Australian dollars. How good's that? What else have we got? We got any queen size? For queen size is that's a double bed there, guys. Here's a double bed over here. So you can get all different colours, but that's a white one for 29 bucks. The same deal. A sheet set. So you get your 1 fitted sheet with deep fitted wall, so it's quite thick for the mattress. 1 flat sheet and 2 pillowcases for 29 bucks. How good's that? And down below here, you've got the queen. Here's the queen bed, which most people buy. You get the same deal there, your fitted sheet, your normal sheet, 2 pillowcases for 34 Australian dollars. Even comes in a little bag, guys. Little bag. See that? Comes in a nice little bag for you, so you can just carry it home. What else have we got here? What else would you guys like to look at? Let us know. Too late because we're filming now and it'll be way too late to let us know. Oh, well, we'll go to a different spot now and show you guys around. It is cold out there, guys, and you'll probably need a little heater for your house. Check this out. Nice little heater over here, log flame, artificial because it's the electric heater. So it looks quite good actually. 65 Australian dollars for a modern fireplace heater. 65 bucks. Not too bad. It'll chew up a bit of electricity though. Those things usually do. Here's some fans over here. What about a fan? Fan heater. There you go, 15 bucks for a fan heater. How good's that? For a small area in your house. Would you like some scented candles, guys, for your house? Have a look at these. That's $1 for that. It smells good actually, $1. And then you got one over here, cherry spice fragrant candle over there, $4.75 for the cherry spice. And you've got some over here in a glass. Then you can have a drink out of the glass once all the wax is melted and the candle's dead. $2. $2 for that. How good's that? What else are we going to look at? So this is Kmart, guys, a department store here in Perth, Western Australia. Sells all sorts of goodies over here. There you go. What about a scatter cushion? That's quite a big one actually. It's quite good. 19 Australian dollars for that. It's a huge cushion. What about some lighting? Some mood lighting, guys. Get yourself in the mood for whatever you're in the mood for. Here we go. This light over here. It's one of those pedestal type things, an upright floor lamp. 12 Australian dollars for that. Not bad. Here's a fancier one over here. A floor lamp over here. And how much are they? That's 19 Australian dollars over there. That's a clearance. 19 bucks was 25 bucks. It's not a bad looking lamp actually. And here's one here for your bedside table over here. Don't know what the price is on that one. Is that it there? Table lamp, yep, 29 bucks. There you go, guys. That's not bad. 29 bucks. Kmart also sells clothes, guys. What about some... He's talking over me, he can't do that. Here we go. This is like in a clearance type thing over here because it's been reduced. A pair of jeans over here, guys, 19 Australian dollars. There you go. It's a faded black jeans, 19 bucks. Here's another pair here. Black, real black ones, real dark black. 19 bucks also, 19 Australian dollars. What do you guys think? Cheaper than Asia. Those Asians have to drop their prices to compete with Kmart here in Perth, Western Australia. There you go, this is just all the clothes over here, guys. What are these things? Little skivvy type things. What do they call them? No prices though. So we can't tell you what they cost because I can't see any prices. Okay, we'll take you to a different part now. I came out and show you around there. Okay, we're in the women's section, guys. Look at this t-shirt over here, 8 Australian dollars for a nice V-neck t-shirt. Soft touch, check that out, soft touch. It is nice and soft, 8 bucks. And here we go. Here's a long sleeve one over here. Also soft to touch, 10 Australian dollars. Check that out. Feels good. Cheaper than Asia. Kmart's giving it away. Here's some nice ones here around neck, still in the women's area. Soft touch, 8 bucks, 8 Australian dollars for that. And they've got various colours over here. There's black one there. Also 8 Australian dollars for that. Okay, here's a nice, nice long sleeve shirt over here. 10 Australian dollars, guys. Look at that. Bartering not necessary. Bartering is not necessary. It's already cheap. Look at that, there's a clearance over there. 12 bucks for all those tops over there. 12 bucks each. How good's that? Okay, we'll head over here and check out this. What have we got over here? There's some toiletries over here. Here's a box of facial serum. It's a facial serum kit. Now I know absolutely nothing about these things, but it's 35 milliliter bottles in there. There's 4 of them in there, and it's 16 Australian dollars. Any of you girls know anything about that? Let us know. Leave some comments for us. Is it good? There's a lot of women's things over here. And there we go, sun care products for when the summer comes. So here's a roll-on sunscreen by the looks of it, 50 plus. 8 Australian dollars for that. Not sure if that's any good. There's been a few issues with those things. They're giving the wrong reading. So 50 plus, some of them are giving 30 plus on it reading. Choice magazine has done that that survey on it and found out that there's a lot of things wrong with what's on the actual bottle. So just be aware of that, guys. We are heading into the men's area over here of Kmart in Perth, Western Australia, at the Mirrabooka Shopping Centre actually. These tracksuit pants and tops. There you go. For winter, 14 bucks each. Not bad, 14 bucks each. And here you go, if you want to get into the summer months and you want something over here, you can get yourself a pair of board shorts over here, guys. Check that out. 18 Australian dollars for a pair of boardies over there. And something a bit flasher, check that out. 12 bucks. 12 bucks, guys, for a pair of board shorts over there. What do you think? Yeah, at Kmart. Let's go into the winter area. What have they got in the winter section of Kmart? Some of those puffer jackets over here to your right. What do they cost over here in Perth? There's a puffer over here. Look at that, guys. 25 Australian dollars, and you get an XXL. Look at the XXLs over here, they're massive compared to Asia. But that feels okay. It's It's nice and puffy. 25 Australian dollars for that. And here's a big men's area over here, I think, because this year's a 3XL over here, guys. $20 for a 3XL shirt. Look where it's made. Vietnam. Made in Vietnam. But if you go over there, they want more than 30 bucks for that, I can tell you that much. And it's actually made over there. So there you go, guys. Here you go. AC/DC t-shirt. Look at that. 15 Australian dollars is a massive size. Absolutely huge size there. It's a 3XL. 3XL, the Akadaka t-shirt here in Kmart. And look at this. There's a these are all big sizes here because this is the big area over here. So that there for that tracksuit top, fleecy jumper, whatever you want to call it, 4XL, $8. In Asia, they tell you the bigger the size, the more it costs because they're using more material. What a load of crap. Australian prices are pretty good here in Perth at Kmart. There's all your t-shirts over there. Here's a clearance over here, guys. $4.50 each for these plain t-shirts. They're just plain, but they're good for summer. Look at that. $4.50 each for a round neck plain t-shirts. And there's a V-neck one here also. Same price, $4.50 each. I don't think you can get them for that price in Asia anymore, especially barley. Barley's gone through the roof. Okay, you can get your high-vis stuff here also. If you're a tradie working outside, you get your high-vis. These sleeveless ones are 35 Australian dollars. Not too bad. Okay, we'll take you to a different part of Kmart now and show you around. You buy sunglasses? You want to buy sunglasses. Look how much for sunglasses. That's actually polarized, guys. That's polarized. 8 Australian dollars. Same stuff you buy in the streets in Thailand, and they want to sell it to you. Some lady actually came up to me in Thailand, tried to sell me a pair of sunnies for 100 Australian dollars. Fake ones. And this one here is pretty good. I can't get them off, or I can, but there you go. That looks pretty good. 10 Australian dollars for that. And you don't have to barter. It's pretty cheap as it is. They even have smartwatches here. Well, they're not really smartwatches, but they are watches. There you go. How much for a watch? The price is on the back of these things. So let's have a look. 15 Australian dollars for that watch. They can try and sell that to you for $100 in Thailand on the streets. Let's have a look. It's winter. Have a look at this. Beanies. Keep you nice and warm. With a little fluffy ball on top. $9 each. Here's some bags here, guys. This bag feels quite good. It's a canvas bag. It feels very, very thick. And what's the zips like on it? Yeah, opens and closes fairly, if I can get that thing in my hand, look at that, fairly quickly and easily. 20 Australian dollars for a nice canvas bag over there. Bikes, guys, bikes. Kmart even sells bikes. Now they've got two different prices here. So here's a bike here, and this one here is $115. You can see assembled price. So they assemble it for you and it's $115. But you can get a box price over here. And that box price, that's not the same bike, by the way. I don't know which one this is. But anyway, the box price is cheaper than the assembled price. So for that bike there, you get it in the box, take it away, you assemble it yourself, $99. Or they can assemble it for you for a few bucks more. Everyone's looking at bikes today. Here's a good one here. This one here looks alright. Check this one out. That there's an assembled price of 135 Australian dollars. And then you've got the bigger one down here. Look at this one here, guys. This has got all the gears on it. It's got all sorts of goodies on it. It's got all sorts of goodies on it. 165 Australian dollars for that bike there. And look at the tyres on it. 18-inch Pirelli tyres on there. No. 165 bucks, guys, for that. What do you think? You'll need a pump to go with your bike. Yeah, there's a few pumps over here. Plastic bike pump. That'll probably be not very good for $6 over there. You're probably better off getting this one here, guys. Over on there, bike pump with a gauge. Free of charge, see? Free of charge. So here we go. What else have we got in Kmart? What are these things? Sleeping bags. These are sleeping bags over here. Here's one over here. A youth sleeping bag. So for a kid, 25 bucks for a sleeping bag. Or the bigger ones down below there, 45 Australian dollars for one of those sleeping bags. We have all sorts of stuff in Kmart. We're going to take you to a different section now, show you around there. We're in the toy section of Kmart, and look what we found. Sea monkeys. Susan said she wasn't sure if they still sell them, but there they are. Sea monkeys, 18 Australian dollars for that one. And there's a bigger one here, or a flasher one here, for 22 Australian dollars. Is it worth it, guys? I haven't bought toys for a long time because our son's old now, just like me. So there we go, walkie-talkie set. Don't know what that is because there seems to be no price there, guys. There are little scanning machines in the shop, in most of the shops in Perth, where you can actually take the article, if there's no price attached to it, and go and scan it yourself, and then either have a heart attack or jump for joy if it's a good price. There you go. What are these? Juicy Couture. Make it real. It's one of those lights, those lava type lights from the 1960s or 70s. Okay, we're moving on. What about some Crocs, guys? You can buy Crocs over here also, 10 bucks a pair. I don't know what they are in Asia, but these ones here, 10 bucks a pair for Crocs. And here you can get the fluffy ones over here for the same price, 10 bucks a pair. You can get kids' Wellington boots here. Have a look at these, little Wellington boots. How much are they? They're 18 bucks, that's quite expensive. I don't know what the price is in Thailand, they probably don't even sell them there. Wellington boots, 18 bucks a pair. There you go, all the kids' shoes around here. Here's kids' Crocs here, guys, all different sorts. Look at that, 10 bucks a pair. And here's the bigger ones. Yeah, these ones here, only $6 a pair. Have a look at that, six Australian dollars a pair for those Crocs. Let's head down here. What have they got down here? They've got sports shoes over here, but they're not brand named or anything. It's just this type of thing here. Have a look at that, guys. It feels okay. It's not the best, but it feels okay. 15 Australian dollars a pair. Kids size 13 to 6. There we go, here's another nice pair. Yeah, that's an Everlast. So Everlast is a brand name, 25 bucks a pair. That's not too bad. There you go, Everlast. Kmart sells Everlast. And you can get these ones here. Minecraft. There you go, Minecraft. A pair of kids' Minecraft shoes, 25 Australian dollars for that. What do you guys think? Here in Kmart in Perth, Western Australia. You can even buy books in Kmart. Have a look at this. Disney Black Classic, Snow White Classic. Picture book. I'm assuming it's these ones here. $6 each. 6 Australian dollars each. Not too bad. Look at that. Gold leaf on the pages. Check that out. Nice book, all colours, $6 each. They're all $6 each. Look at this, guys. $1.75 each for these ones. What stars for? What stars are for? There you go, $1.75. How cheap's that? For the kids. Some books for the kids. There you go, all sorts of books. There's a clearance on top there. $10 each. But look at the real price. The real price is $10. So I don't know what's going on there. You can even buy fishing gear at Kmart, guys. Have a look at this. Fishing rods. $30. $35 over here for these ones. And here's some here for 45. And brand name over here, Jarvis Walker, $69 for a fishing rod. There's a few down here. These ones look quite good. I know all your professionals won't buy this because you tell me it's shit, but it's for the kids to have a bit of fun with. Here's your burley box, or you can put your live fish in there. All sorts of fishing gear over here, guys. Okay, what we might do now is wind it all up over here in Kmart. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to leave some comments for us. I forgot to tell you that. Leave some comments for us. What do you think of the pricing over here in Kmart in Perth, Western Australia at the Mirrabooka Shopping Centre? We have a few of you subscribers wanted us to film. Well, we filmed Kmart for you, and that's all you're going to get. Anyway, guys, hopefully that guy's talking over me again. He shouldn't do that. We done a deal. There he stopped. He heard me. We done a deal with Kmart, not for him to talk over me. We'll see you in the next one.